A couple years back, a customer reached out to me looking to buy a custom sword. It was a pretty complex sword with lots of little details that would drive up the labor hours. And when I quoted the customer the actual price that it would cost to have this blade made, he was a little bit upset. I quoted him a price of $8,950. And of course, that included the scabbard and all of the labor hours and materials that go into making the sword. His initial reaction was to be quite upset and actually pretty angry about my pricing, claiming that I had overpriced it and that I was trying to scam him. He then went on to say that he would never buy anything from me and he would go elsewhere. Now, keeping in mind that he was a first-time sword buyer and a first-time custom blade buyer, he had never ordered a custom piece from any other bladesmiths before, I did offer to explain to him what all goes into the pricing so he could better understand it and save himself a lot of research and confusion in the future. But he did not seem interested in that explanation at all. He seemed to think I was just being condescending, and I bid him a good day. Now, being somebody who makes a custom luxury product, I have lots of customer interactions that are similar to this one. However, fast forward a year and a half, and look who shows up in my inbox. The very same guy messaged me back and said that he had been on a very long journey of trying to find somebody to make this custom blade for him for a price that he deemed reasonable. He said that he had talked to dozens of different bladesmiths and gone through many different websites where custom swords are sold and never once come across the combination of a price he deemed reasonable with the quality that he expected. He then asked if I was available to get on a phone call with him, to which I said, of course, here's my phone number, and he called almost immediately. He first and foremost said he was extremely remorseful for those mean comments he had made towards me earlier and apologized for everything that he had said. He then said through his research he had found that everything that I had told him was correct and that if anything, I was actually undercharging for my work when compared to other bladesmiths with my skill level. He then said that he would like to proceed with the order as we had originally discussed and immediately sent over a deposit for 50%. I did mention to him that material costs and overhead prices had slightly increased over the past year and a half that we hadn't spoken, but that because I had given him that original quote that I would honor it and I would not increase the price at all. But to this, he actually insisted to pay the full updated price so that I wasn't out any money. This is yet another example as to why you should always treat your customers with respect and kindness, and you never know who's going to come around and place an order, so you should always keep doors open with anybody that you talk to, whether they buy something from you or are just a prospective customer.